Hello, sport fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Chargers need to make changes. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Even though the Chargers had a phenomenal season last year, they did crack through and make the playoffs, but they had a disappointing loss to the Jaguars. You're looking at what the next step is for this Chargers crew. The Los Angeles Chargers have a phenomenal quarterback in Justin Herbert. Let's just face it. They need to go ahead and pay him because the quarterback market is doing this. It's just going up, up, up. So you got to ask yourselves, do you want to be the team that pays your quarterback the highest of all time late? Or do you want to go ahead and get in there early? You already know that you have the likes of Burrow getting paid, Jalen Hurts getting paid, possibly Lamar Jackson getting paid. So you got to think, you want to get in there now while the ceiling is lower because the ceiling is only going to go up, up, up. One of the biggest keys for the Chargers is consistency. One of the biggest issues they had was a lack of consistency from where? Their tight end department and their wide receiver department. Yes, they have Justin Herbert, who's flinging for 5,000 yards and 4,000 yards and throwing for 400 yards a game. But you got to keep in mind, his consistent offensive playmakers were not there when he needed them the most. When you look at the likes of Mike Williams, who makes spectacular catches, he stays hurt a lot. Keenan Allen makes spectacular catches, makes people miss, gets hurt a lot. That lack of consistency and lack of being there in a time of need when you're really needed is what really hurt this team. It hurt this team moving forward because you got to think, their play on the field was a big reason why they didn't take that next step and move that next chain and boom, boom, boom. You want to see the progression. You want to see more things going on. So I think in this draft, they're going to have to make changes. They're going to have to make cuts. I think you could see them take a wide receiver. I think you could see Keenan Allen and or Mike Williams get cut. And I think that they're going to go younger at the position. You can get, instead of paying Mike Williams and Keenan Allen all this money, you can literally get 3 or 4 guys for what they're making. And you think, it's not hard for Justin Herbert to get them the ball. He slings the ball. He can throw the ball with the best of them in the NFL. So wide receiver, you've seen Patrick Mahomes do it. When you get a new crew wide receiver, and all of a sudden they look like all pros. So I think for this, the biggest need for this team is going to be defensive line, wide receivers, and tight ends. So they got to play with the salary cap a little bit. They got to make sure that they can get Justin Herbert signed to a respectable deal where it's not killing the franchise. But I think that this is going to be big for them this offseason. This is going to be a next step in Justin Herbert's development and growth. And you got to think, you want to make sure you're getting everything you can out of this situation, this quarterback that you have, this generational quarterback. And I think that this is the time to make those moves because I feel like they're way better than 10-7. They're way better than 10-7. So this team is going to need to rebuild to compete with the Raiders. They're going to have to rebuild their wide receiver core to compete with the Kansas City Chiefs. And you got to think the Broncos are going to be a lot better next year, I think. So this is what I feel is needed. All you Chargers fans, get in the comment section. All you Los Angeles Chargers fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates and all the breakdowns. We'll see you on the next video.